we're just gonna be doing the same. In the base, we're gonna be just using Artist Love plus Flutteral and water. That's all we're gonna be using. We're gonna be splitting this canvas. And because we're gonna be doing the same on both canvases, let me just bring them so that I can do it at the same time. Very simple. We're gonna be just adding the white first, and then we add the black one. So here we go. I'm gonna add some white. I think that's enough. We're just gonna be spreading it accordingly. And there's a lot of paint here. I just clean my spatula to get the black going. All right, we're on track. This is very good. Now we're gonna add the black mix. And we're gonna be very careful here now. Okay, guys. I think we're set. All right, now. I'm not wearing gloves today. This is part of the doing things fast. You know how it is, guys. I can use this very tiny cup, which I think is gonna be more than enough paint for what we're gonna be doing. Or maybe using the big ones and just putting a little paint. First of all, okay, left cup. Let's put a little white paint in the bottom. Oops, that's a drop that we didn't want. A little in the bottom too. This one is thicker, if you notice, that one is not the same consistency, but that shall do it. All right, let me pick that from there. There you go. Now, we're gonna be adding Master Touch Violet without silicone to the bottom. Just a tiny bit. And to the side. The same here. To the side and then to the side. Then we're gonna be adding blue. Also, Master Touch Tallow Blue without any silicone. Trying to make it exactly the same. Then we're gonna be adding the green. Then we're gonna be adding more white. And we're gonna be adding more white here too. Exactly the same. Then we're gonna start over again, but this time just the violet. A little touch here, a little touch here. I'm gonna be using quinacridone violet. No silicone, just a little touch. That's, you're gonna see what it creates. Creates a nice effect in the ring. So a little touch on both cups, and at the end, we're gonna put a little blue. And basically, that's all what we're gonna be doing. So it's a little less than half cup, which is enough for what we're gonna be doing. Let me make some from here. And wait a little. Let me separate this a little because I cannot do both at the same time. So let's see how we do this without damaging the other ones. Let me just take this away and separate that to the other corner there. So then I'm gonna start, I don't know if you guys see, I'm gonna start the blue area here first. So first I straight pour, then I begin doing the rounds, the rings very big. And I keep, you know, doing it, and at the end I begin to do it slower, and more closer to the center, trying to keep it as round as possible. There we go. Now we begin to move it a little, you know that. Trying to get the center stretch. Apply a little heat. Sometimes I do this in the beginning, sometimes I do it later on. I think it's better to do it before. We shall see what happens. That's much better now. Now, we're gonna be doing the same. We're gonna be moving that to the corner and get the other one going to see how it goes. That one is different. Let me do something first. Not much happening today. It's about the same. As always, if on one of the smaller sticks here. I don't see too much where we can play with. Maybe here. Maybe we take it out. Maybe here. So here we have it. Need to see how it goes later on. We'll have to wait. Okay, we're gonna do a little bonus here. I'm gonna be repeating the process, but this time I'm looking for a little cell action because I like cells. So let me just do it again, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be doing. All right, let me guys tell you. I'm gonna be doing the same. I'm gonna be using the cloud effect that I use with the powdering media. I'm gonna be using this one. I already took the tallow green that has no silicone and put a little in a cup and added 2 drops of silicone. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting the bottom of the cup with the white. Then I'm gonna be adding that green. I'm gonna be adding some blue. I'm gonna be adding some quinacridone. I'm gonna be adding a little more white. And I'm gonna be adding the rest of the tallow green. And I'm gonna be just doing the same I did before. Let's see what happens now. Straight, and then begin the circle. As round as possible at the end. Great, it was good. Then we'll start the tilting again and see what happens now. Okay, just before we continue, let me heat that up a little. Oh my God. You see the difference? What happened when I put that little silicone in that green? Cannot stop. I keep moving and moving and moving around, trying to see what happens. Okay. Okay. Only 2 drops of silicone in the tallow green. And look at the difference. Okay guys, let's see results. This is the first one I did. This is the one that we use the pouring media. How nice it is. It looks, you know, very nice. Everything is perfect. Starting to dry already. Okay. Now this is the second one I did. This is with the flotterol. Okay. The one with the flotterol is showing a little more cloudiness, if you want to think that way. Now, the bonus. Remember, I added a couple of drops of silicone to the tallow green that I use in this composition. Then I also did another one, as I told you, with a couple drops of silicone, but this time on the white mix, on the cloud effect mix. Okay, huge difference. Here you can see the tallow green, you know, with the marbling effect and everything, and then the white is the one that produces some cells and very nice cloudiness. Okay, these both examples were done with the pouring media, white, not the flotterol, the pouring media, right? Let me know in comments, what do you like the best?